Hi, my friends. Welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. How is everybody? Sorry I wasn't on yesterday. Just had a few things going on at home that I had to take care of, and I was exhausted. So, yeah, I'm here today. We're going to make this cute little snowman Valentine's Snow Globe. Say that 3 times fast. So he is adorable. It is just like the snow globes that we made at Christmas time. This is the larger one. So I do have this smaller one that is just like the ornaments. In fact, I could make him into an ornament. If anybody wants me to do that, just let me know. I can add a little loop at the top and do him as an ornament. If any of you guys do like Valentine's trees, I should really do this tree one of these days, huh? Why is that tree there still? Anyways, I can make it into an ornament if you want me to and post it. So I have it posted like this, which let me give you a better look at it. Here is our little Valentine's Snow Globe. We're going to put lights on it. You can do it without lights if you want. If you want it without lights, just let me know and I will make it without the holes, minus the lights, and you can just add little dots for snow. And the smaller one that is that's the ornament size, that one is available with or without the lights. Okay, so I added a whole bunch of things, a whole bunch. So yeah, it's kind of exciting. It's kind of exciting to add new stuff and start painting new things. There's a lot. There's tons of Valentine's. There's some winter. It's there's 2 Valentine's inserts for the window, and there's one for the truck. And there's blocks. There's the leaning ladder blocks. Those are for the small one. Don't get it confused and think it's for your great big ladder. It's not. It's for the smaller leaning ladder. I had someone do that before. So it's for the small one, or for a sign. So you can put it in the little sign that holds all of the blocks. But anyways, go ahead and say hello. We're going to paint this. I'm going to get this shared over and we will get started. Isn't it so cute? Look how, let me get a little bit closer. It says snow much love, and it's a little snowman looking up. That's his smile. So I'm trying to decide if I do cheekies. Probably do cheekies right here at the top. I don't know that I have anything in here. Probably just use a Q-tip. That will probably work just fine. How is everybody? Happy Wednesday. Tomorrow is New Year's Day. So we have New Year's Eve tonight. A lot going on. I closed the transfer sale for the Peanuts sale, but I really didn't close it yet because I was cutting out all this stuff. I was busy doing this. So if you need anything, there's still time to add it. Let me go ahead and share this to VIP. Let me turn down my volume so I don't mess that up. And hey, how is everybody? Hope you're doing good. Sorry I missed yesterday. I did not have energy. I was up most of the night. So my husband's been having a lot of problems with his knee and just cannot get that pain under control. It is just not happening for him. It's not a good thing. So I did not get sleep. So I was not able to function yesterday. Okay, there it is. There's my VIP group. It was hiding from me. I had to type it in 3 times. All right, let me see if I can get this shared over to our channel. Sometimes it goes. Does not have the option this morning. You know, it's being a stinker sometimes. I don't know why. If I go back out of it, maybe it will. Maybe it will. Let's see. There we go. That's the trick. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I got lots of new things about, I don't know, I think there's maybe 14 new things in there. I added some bears. I added, what else did I add? One of my favorites that I can't wait to paint up are the spring ducks. So that's in the spring section. So don't miss that. Let me show you a picture. There's 4 of those, guys. I can't wait to paint them. I was going to paint them today, and then all of a sudden this stuff came up, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. So I can't wait to paint these guys. I think they're going to be so adorable. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me you didn't get a notification. That is Facebook for you, for sure. So you didn't miss anything. I'll go back over. I wasn't on yesterday because I was exhausted from being awake. My husband's just had, his knee has just been bothering him. We got him an appointment though, so it's just been excruciating for him. So not a fun thing. Not a fun thing. So I had the dogs sleep with me, all the dogs. And I got no sleep. So yeah, they don't like that. They like to be with him. All right, let's get everything separated, and I will go ahead and take a look at who's here. Hey, Holly, thanks for sprinkling. Hi, Denise. Happy New Year's Eve. Thanks, Holly. Thank you for ordering. Hi, Barb. How are you? Oh, gosh, I'm glad you're feeling better. Yeah, that was a long time you were sick. Hey, Betty. Happy New Year's. New Year's Eve. We're almost there. Hi, Janine. Good morning. Laura. Hi, Lynn. Hey, Billy. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Lori Walsh. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Doris, my sister. Got a message from my sister this morning. Oh my goodness. So she had gone over to her new house for a few days, and not fun last night. Her son was in an accident when he was driving to pick her up at the airport. I'm glad he's okay, sis. Sorry, maybe you didn't want me to share, but I'm glad that he's okay. I am glad that he's okay. Things like that happen, unfortunately. Not great timing with you moving soon, but I'm glad that everybody walked away okay, because, you know, could have been worse. So we'll just say that. It could have been worse. Okay, I have to decide what colors everything are. Because I don't have a color picture to go by. I have nothing. Okay, these two I'm going to do light pink for sure. Okay, and then I think I'm going to do different pinks on these guys. Whatever, I have different colors. Pinks. My snowman, of course, is going to be white. This is going to be white because, and maybe we'll put some shimmer on it for the snow. But this should be white. Let's see. That's really hard because I'm like, let me look back. Let me look back at some of my my snow globes really quick on my phone. Let me just look at it on my phone and see. Let's see. Hi, Sandy. How are you? Hey, Sarah. Hi, Judy Kirk. Good morning, Marilyn. Sarah, you're headed over to Hobby Lobby today to do some shopping. Oh, nice, nice. How far away is Hobby Lobby from you? I'm really lucky to have one so close to me. Sometimes I take it for granted that I have several of them within 30 minutes. I have 3, and then I have a 4th one that's an hour away that I could drive to. Let me see. Let me look this up. I want to look at a picture of one of the globes. I actually should have pulled one. I don't think I have any here. Let me see what one of the painted ones look like on the bottom part. Okay, so I did do, let's open up the picture. Okay, so, oh yeah, okay, so this could be gray. This part could be pink. Okay, so I'm going to do light blue. Let's talk about this. Okay, so winter blue. I'll do my cotton candy. I'll do my grays, which is my slate gray on these. Here's my picture I'm looking at. I'm looking at the truck one. So I'm going to kind of do it like that. Thanks for sprinkling, Laura. I appreciate it. Yes, Doris, God is good. He's watching over. You know, it wasn't good timing. Not at all, but it is what it is. What can you say? What can you do? Nothing. Nothing. You can't do anything. Oh my goodness. Okay, base is going to be brown. Milk chocolate. The arms are going to be brown. We have our orange, which is our, oh, it's bright orange. Well, we'll use that. I just picked an orange. Pumpkin spice is usually what I choose. I do have other pinks out here. Dragon fruit and cactus flowers. So we'll do different hearts. But we have to do our scarf, and it's going to be all one color. I'm not going to do, well, I could do stripes. I could do it. Should I do it? Maybe I should do it cactus flower and do the stripes with dragon fruit. Let's do that. Okay, now that we know what we're doing, since I didn't have a picture to look at, let's get started. Hi, Carol. How are you? Happy New Year's Eve. We are just getting started here. This is so cute. I added a ton of things to the website. If anybody needs anything, make sure you grab it because the sale ends tonight. I promise it does. I keep extending it. It's going to end tonight. It will end tonight. Okay, so this is winter blue. And I have nothing going on tonight. Tomorrow I am meeting my sister. Are we still doing that, sis? Still going to see the Rose Bowl parade floats? Did anything change because of Zach's accident? Let me know. I'm still planning on going, but don't know. I just want to make sure. I'll talk to you later about it. I'll talk to you later about it. How about that? I'm excited to go. I do think it's going to rain a little bit, but you know what? I won't melt. I will not melt. I will be fine. A little rain never hurt any of us, right? I'll just wear layers. I might have a rain jacket somewhere. I'll have to look and see. I had bought one for when it was rainy for the craft shows, but I don't even know what I did with it. I think it's probably packed in my truck. I probably packed it in my truck. Okay, that's our cute little snowman top part. We are gonna speckle this, I think. I think we're gonna speckle it because I want it to look like it snowed. All right, let me move stuff over here so that I have room for all of that. We'll talk. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Rose Bowl Parade. We're gonna go see the floats. So we're not going to the parade itself. But we're gonna see the floats, which is that's what the parade is. We get to walk past all the floats. Come on, I know there's some in there. We get to walk and see all the floats. So that'll be fun. Yeah. The parade itself, I haven't ever been to that. I've watched it on TV. But that would be fun sometime too. So the one I really want to go to is the Macy Day Parade. I've been wanting to do that forever. I tell you, forever. And okay, so I want 3 of these because I want the ones on his belly to be the light pink and then one at the top to be light pink. Okay. All right. Next. Let's do our gray. We have to be really careful with this. We have to use our sponge. Has the $10 gift ended? You checked yesterday and didn't see it. Do you mean the 10 designer dollars? I think they were good through today. I thought I got a message that they're good through today. It's design dollars. The design dollars. I think they're still good. Yeah, the floats are amazing. I'm going to make sure I take allergy medicine. I don't think it's going to be a problem. You want to see the rocket? Oh, yeah, that would be really cool. There's a lot on my bucket list. I just need to start doing it. It's like I never go anywhere. Okay, I'm going to do this part and this part are both going to be slate gray. So I'm going to use a little sponge. Can you see it? Let me scooch it up so you guys can see better. I took some paint and I put it on this little sponge and I tapped it onto my paper towel. Now, I'm going to have to do this a couple of times because it usually soaks up most of the paint the very first time you put it on the sponge. So, oh, Sarah says, yes, it's good through today. I thought it was too. So you're going to see it when you go to your final, to your cart. It's going to be in there where you pay. So it will be in If you're a designer or a Perks member, you received 10 design dollars from Chalk Couture. And they are going to be in where you pay. So when you select your credit card, it lets you select design dollars. So to apply the design dollars, that's where you apply it. When you're in your Chalk Couture website, in the cart, and it asks for your method of payment, you're going to click on that and you're going to add your design dollars right there. So that's exactly where it's at. So I used mine 2 days ago and now they have free shipping. So I don't remember how much you had to purchase, but anyways, there is free shipping and I missed it because I used mine 2 days ago. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, snowman is white. I got to be careful of the mouth area because that is the mouth. And then this will be white also. So get some white on there. I'll just pour some right on there. Design. Oh, it says it ended on the 29th. Oh, see? Okay, so I was wrong. Okay. Janine, thank you. Janine is a designer on my team and she knows more than I do. Thank you. I used mine because I was like, I don't want to lose it because sometimes I lose them. So I had my design dollars and my from my monthly when they charge for your monthly fee, I had that. And then I had my $10. Okay, so it ended, but now it's free shipping. Okay, free shipping today. But that's okay. You know what? I missed it. And you know what? I ordered heavy stuff too. I saw that they still have the 12 by 18 shiplap boards. And it's in the last chance area. I saw that they had those. And I was like, oh, I'm going to grab some of those. Because remember, I was saying, oh gosh, I wish I had more. So I got 4 more of those. So I did grab some of those. Okay, milk chocolate. We're going to do this milk chocolate. So if you guys want some of the boards that I used for that family sign, the 12 by 18 boards, those are available still. They're in the last chance. I just happened to be scrolling through. I'm like, well, what can I spend my design dollars on? I really don't need anything right now. I have everything. I'm waiting for the next release. And guess what? There they were. So if you need them, now's a great time because of the weight. If you have, you might have your regular design dollars from when they charge your monthly fee for your perks or for your designer pass. You might have that. Okay, this is bright orange. It's okay. We're just gonna do one coat of it. It's pretty bright. You know what? I'm actually gonna take a little bit of that off because I want to see the line. So taking a wet Q-tip, gonna wipe some of that off. Hopefully I'll be able to see the lines. I do have a little stylus in here. I have one of the sharp ones. Let me see if I can get the lines. Oh, I actually can't see them now. Maybe when it dries. There we go. There's one. This is a pokey tool. I call this a pokey tool. That is what I call it. I don't know another name because it has a pokey end. It's like a dentist's pokey tool. Yeah. We use this in the laser to get the small pieces out. I don't know that there must not be. Oh, there it is. I'm looking for the little lines. Maybe there's not one on that side. Okay, so there. I just took some of the paint off with the Q-tip because I felt like I wanted to see the lines. Hi, Sandy. How are you? Oh, the email that you got said they expire on the 31st. I thought that too. I actually thought that. I thought that it said that. Okay, well, bummer. I don't know what they did. Did they change it or I don't know. Was the email wrong? Okay, cactus flower. We're going to do cactus flower. We're going to do the scarf. And then we're going to do our stripes in dragon fruit. So we'll need some of that. So cactus flower. And we're going to do some of the hearts. So we're going to base coat the scarf in cactus flower. We will do some stripes on it. And let's do 1 heart in cactus flower, and we'll do 2 hearts in dragon fruit. And then we're gonna get ready to do our second coats on everything. Yep. So let's dry everything, and let's get second coats on everything. This is gonna be so cute. So this is a snow globe that is a Valentine's one, a Valentine's Snowman Snow Globe. Yeah. Oh, hey, Darlene Barr, how are you? Hi, Sandy. Lisa, you still have yours. It says expires January 1st. Oh, okay. Wow. All right. So that's interesting. That's interesting. So, so which is it? I'm not sure. Okay. So let's do our white first so we can get our third coat in there. We'll do our second, and then we'll let it dry while we're doing this, the rest of it. Okay, so white, let me get some white. All right, some white. Now, if you want to go ahead and do little black dots there for the mouth, so that, I mean, we really could fill that in with the black marker. If you want the mouth to be more pronounced, to stand out better, you definitely could do that. You could use a marker, or you could use paint. Probably a marker would be the easiest to do if you wanted to do that. Okay, there's our white. And then let's get all our other coats on there. Let's get our winter blue for the sky. We are going to speckle this. I think we'll add a couple of white dots here and there to make it look like snowflakes. We've got hearts on here. It's a winter themed Valentine's Snow Globe. How about that? I was waiting for it. There's a smaller size too. So this has been added. It's in the Valentine's section, and it has been added to the website already. Got everything added. Got lots of things added. I added some Valentine's bear standers that I can't wait to paint those. Those are going to be so cute. Okay, 2 of these are the light color, and then, no, 3 of them are, because 1 at the top and 2 on the chest. Okay, we have our brown for our base and the arms. Sometimes there's enough paint on these to go ahead and do it. I'm not going to do any more on the orange. Okay, second coats on our cactus flower. Okay, this is cactus flower, and this is cactus flower. And then we have our dragon fruit, which the only thing right now is this, but we're going to do stripes with it on the scarf. Okay. And then our gray, where's our, oh, we used this. So I feel like we need 1 more coat on here, but I need to be really careful because I don't want to fill in any of those words. So I'm just pouncing it with the little sponge. There's lots of people that paint with these that don't use brushes. They only use these sponges. So totally up to you what you do. I'm going to, there's a hair. Don't get hairs on your painted stuff. I'm like, what is that? Okay, let's dry, and then we'll put our third coat of white, and I think that's perfect. Okay, and then we'll do our stripes. We got to do cheekies, and then we can start assembling. Yeah, the scarf color is cute. It's cactus flower. So it's just enough different than the other pinks to be the perfect color for that. Getting it all dry. I am going to put some white dots. I'll have to get another little bowl. So I hope everybody's okay. If you're just hopping on, sorry I wasn't on yesterday. I was really exhausted. We're really trying to figure out what to do with my husband's leg. It's just been so horrible for him. He has never had pain like that before. And They said it's a Baker's cyst, but we're not convinced that that's what it is, because his entire leg from his ankle to his thigh is swollen at this point. It's not just behind the knee. So he has an appointment on Tuesday. Luckily he could get in. He could either do a phone appointment on Monday, but we really want the doctor to see what's going on. So Tuesday after work, he'll have that. He doesn't have to miss work. It just turned out that his doctor happened to have an appointment, which is crazy. How often does that happen? So didn't have to wait a whole nother month. Okay, let's get this done. We'll do our details. Make sure everything is dry. I think I want to put shimmer on this snow part. I think that would be fun. Let me find my shimmer frost. And then we have to do our stripes, our cheekies. We'll do a few little dots on there. Let me find shimmer frost. Where are you? I know you're in here because I saw you yesterday. I did. I saw you yesterday. I know you're in my drawer. Sometimes it hides from me. There's a lot of, I have a lot of glow in the dark. Why do I have so much glow in the dark in here? Guys, I'm moving everything around and I'm not seeing it. Why am I not seeing it? Because I need it. Oh, I have some in the back room. I know that for sure. I need, oh, here we go. Okay, found it. Okay. Sorry for all the noise. That is a lot. Okay, let me grab a stir stick because I can tell so I have them in here upside down so I can read them, but that causes a problem because everything goes onto the lid. But it's easier for me. It's easier for me that way. Okay, so hi Nyla, how are you? Okay, gonna go ahead and add shimmer frost. Oh, so Janine sees on her text that it does say the 31st. Okay, they should be there. They should be there then. Okay, shimmer frost, gonna add that. Okay, so I got that. That's all that I want to add shimmer to. I don't want to add it to my snowman. Okay, that is, I don't reuse those paintbrushes because it just doesn't work. Okay, I'm gonna move this stuff. Gonna scooch this up. We need to bring our scarf over. We need to do stripes. There are not lines in it for the scarf, but that's okay because we can figure that out. We can do lines in our head on there. So I'm gonna grab a little brush and let's do that. So we're gonna use our dragon fruit and gonna do some lines on here, some stripes. And just kind of do it. The hardest part for me is like the top, right where it joins. Sometimes that doesn't work out the best for me, but we're just gonna figure it out. It will be fine. A lot of times there's like a little snowflake there to cover up that part that where it goes together. There's not on this one. Okay. All right, I'm just doing a variety of little stripes on my scarf with the dragon fruit. I'm using the side, kind of like using the side of this brush. Okay, now I'm going to turn it and I'm going to do some lines this way because then we will do some details with our Q-tip when we do our shading. Okay, almost there. Need another little small one right at the end. Perfect. Okay, that's done. Okay, kind of looks like it reminds me of the cat scarf in Alice in Wonderland. I don't know. Doesn't the cat have a scarf? Anyways, okay, cheekies. So I was gonna do cheekies right up here. I really don't have anything to do that with. Let me see. I think this would be too. Oh, maybe not. Maybe if I just use the corner of that. I think I can do that and use. I'm going to use cactus flower, and I'm going to grab a paper towel that's been used somewhere in my trash here. I just need the corner of it to get some of that off. Okay, so just use the corner. And I'm just going to use part of that. So I don't want to put a lot. Okay. Just like that. So he's looking up. Okay. So I'm not going to put the white dots that I normally put on here. I'm going to put some white dots on there to kind of look like snow. So let me grab a stylus. I have another one. I need another stylus in here that's bigger. This is a teeny tiny one. Cheshire Cat. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. Is that puff stuff? It's not coming back. But it was available through Amazon. So a lot of the designers, the top designers purchased it from Amazon to have it in time to do it before anybody got theirs. And they said it was available through Amazon and it was less expensive that way. So check out Amazon for that. It's Speedball Puff additive. I can get, if it's not still on there, I can get the exact wording for you. But yeah, it was less expensive through Amazon. I think that was a controversy after, sorry, oops. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. That might have been a concern. That might have been a concern with some of us that we could purchase it for a lot less on Amazon. That might have been a concern. So yeah, so grab it from Amazon if you can. Okay, just getting some snow in here. I do feel like I want to speckle this because I want it to look really snowy. Okay, I think that's enough. Let's dry that, and then we can start doing all of our inking. This is so cute. It's $11.99 at Hobby Lobby. Okay, yeah, I suppose there's different sizes. I would imagine there's different sizes that you can get. Okay, so let me just get all of this stuff dry that I just painted, and then we'll do all of our inking. You know, there was discussion. There was discussion that maybe we should not be offering stuff that we could get a lot at a lot lower price. But I know it was only for it was for a limited time anyways. It didn't matter. They weren't going to offer it full time. So, but it's really cool. So grab it from Amazon, grab it from Hobby Lobby, wherever you can get it. Okay, let's kind of assemble this and make sure. I think these are dry. Dry enough? Are they dry enough? Yeah. Okay, so let's kind of assemble it and see how this looks and make sure that we didn't miss anything or paint something the wrong color, because I've done that. I have done that. Okay, there's that and that. So guys, I'm going to be going into a meeting next week, and they're going to be asking us suggestions for colors of the month. What colors would you guys like to see? Because I need to give my suggestions. I do have some suggestions because there's certain colors that would be wonderful to have. I feel like us as designers should be able to have say in that, and they're actually letting us do that. So what colors would you love to see for color of the month? Are there certain colors that you would love to see? I think I would love to see a country blue. I really would. But okay, look how cute that is. This is adorable. Adorable. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to ink everything and glue it together, and then we need to speckle it. What is it called? I think it's called Speedball Puff Additive. I think that's what it's called. Speedball Puff Ink Additive, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. Something like that. Okay, let's do. I can get the label for you. I have one of the bottles. I haven't used it yet. I have it in the back room. Okay, let's do this. I keep sticking my finger in that gray paint that we used earlier. I had to toss the thing. Okay, come on, open. Evidently, I didn't clean this off before I closed it last time. A taupe color or a light shimmer pink. Oh yeah, that would be really pretty. Speedball Puff. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I think that's what it was. This is really cute. I know, and it's on sale right now. Okay, let me get you the direct link for this. There's 3 sizes, so there's 2 sizes. The large one has lights. The 2 smaller ones are the size of the ornaments, and you can get it with either it's in the come on, you can do it. It's in the Valentine's section. Let me just give you the Valentine's section. And that way you can look at all the Valentine stuff that I just added. Let me give you that. Share the collection. Let me copy that. And let me give you that link so that you have it. And if you want to grab it while it's on sale, you can. So there's this size, let me figure out the size. Okay, there is the link to the Valentine section. This size is, because this is an 8.5 by 11. So it's about 8.5 inches tall. Okay, without the base part on. Okay, so, let me glue that. What was I doing? I got the scissors to cut this off for the, like, what was I doing? Who's on first? Okay, let me get this opened up. My glue. Sometimes I have to put a stylus into it to open it. There we go. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There we go. Have to get it going. Sometimes you have to squeeze hard. Okay, I'll need a little bit for those arms. So I don't need a lot. Okay, so I just wanted to get the base glued together, set that to the side. I do have my hot glue plugged in. We do need to, let's glue this together too. Let's glue this part together. Well, actually, I usually glue this to the back of that. Let's not do that yet. Let's wait. Okay. All right, let me keep going. I know, thank you. It is cute. It is so cute. Oh my goodness. Snow much love. It's very cute. I didn't know that I needed a Valentine's snowman. I think I'm gonna have to keep this one. So, and know that the batteries on with these lights, you can get replacements from Dollar Tree easily. So, if you want to leave it on for a long time and the battery wears out, you can get replacements from Dollar Tree. So I do have some replacements. Tara told me you need to just start sending these with people. Maybe I'll start sending them with this kit, like send you 2 extra batteries. And the little, I have a whole bunch of the little screwdrivers that they have. I sent one to somebody, I think it might have been to Betty, that I sent extra. I sent batteries with hers recently, just because I have extra batteries from ordering so many of the lights. We went through so many of those lights for Christmas orders that each of the packages from one of the companies, not all of the companies, but some of the companies came with a few extra batteries and then a little teeny tiny screwdriver. So I have those set aside. So I think what I'll do is I'll just let Tara know that with all of these Valentine's ones that we're going to send you an extra set. It requires 2 batteries in there. And then a little screwdrivers, because we have so many of them available. We may as well share the wealth, right? I actually haven't used I haven't ran out of battery on any of them. I guess I haven't had them on long enough. But anyways, I took batteries to my craft show because I would have everything on at the craft show, and none of them wore out. Oh yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, you're the first one that I sent extra batteries to. I just need to start doing that, because that way you'll have extras. It's easy to open them. And okay, come on. Hello. It doesn't want to come out. There's something, there's like a big chunk or something in there. Come on, you can do it. I don't want to, remember last time I pulled the end off? It popped the end off. Don't want to do that. Oh my gosh. And then if I push too hard, you know what? I might just have to open the end and just get some out that way. And we'll just use the sponge. I need to run this under hot water. Sometimes they get clogged. So I'll do that later. Okay, I have plenty. I have plenty here for everything. All right. It's your last day working and you're going to place an order tonight before the sale. Oh, perfect. Oh, nice. Nice. Not sure if this is a good thing or not, but it wasn't your decision to. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, Lisa. That's hard. Yeah. Sometimes it is the best thing. Yeah. I've left jobs before that I was like, oh, is this good or not? And then it ended up being the best opportunity came next. And yeah, it's hard sometimes. I'm glad that you have a great attitude about it. Okay, I need to make sure that this is paint. Move that, darling. I don't want to be dipping in the paint instead of the glue. That would not be good. Okay. But it probably would still hold it though. If I put paint on it, it probably would. Okay. All right. So I saw this funny thing on Facebook. Maybe it was on Instagram or something. This lady, she played a trick on her husband. I would never do this because it's so mean. She put white paint in his lotion bottle. And he was rubbing the lotion all over his arms and all over his face. Have you guys seen those? Oh my goodness, it's so funny. And he's like, it's not rubbing in. She goes, I don't know why. I just put it on and it rubbed in just fine. And she's still rubbing her arms. Yeah. I didn't see the end where he got mad. I'm sure he got really mad, but it just made me think about that when I was doing that paint there, going, ooh, don't do the wrong one. That would not be good. Okay, let me scooch that down. This is turning out so cute, guys. Okay, now you can tell which one goes which way because the angle at the bottom is different. So what kind of screwdriver does it take? You never thought. It's that teeny tiny one. There was a teeny tiny one that I sent with it. Did you see it in there? It's teeny tiny. It's a Phillips, I think. Let me look on the back of it. But I did send a teeny tiny screwdriver. You might have not even known that's what it was. It is a Phillips. It's teeny tiny. I can send one with your next order too if you need it. It's like the eyeglass ones, like that size, very small. Very small like that. Okay, now let me make sure that I'm gonna make sure that I have my placement right. So I think I want one here, maybe like that. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I knew exactly where I wanted all of these hearts. That heart there, this heart here, heart here, heart there, heart everywhere. We're going to do the lights because some of you might have forgotten how to do. Oops, guess what? I didn't want that next to each other. Nope, I'm going to move this. We're moving it. All right. It's okay. And we're going to speckle. So we are going to speckle everything. Once we get all this on here, we're going to speckle all of this so that, oh, I did not do my detailing on my scarf. Okay, I gotta hurry because it is, all I have to do is like a little line across and then a line like that. So see how I just did a line across? so that it made it look like that's the neck part. You don't write, yeah, it's a teeny tiny one. It's got a colorful handle on it. You might not have known what it was for. Yeah, I should have sent you a message and said, this is for your lights. Okay, so we're going to speckle this. That'll give it time to dry too. Look at all that I wasted. Maybe I'll use it around the outside part. Okay, so let's close this up. Let's move this. I only needed that one and that one. These two are still good. And we're going to speckle with white. This is white paint here. I remember that. That's glue. That's white paint. We need to put down some paper towels, but I'm making sure everything is set the way that it should be. Okay. Let me see if I can slide that over. Nope, it's set. It's set. No, there's no move in it. There's no move in it. It is set. Okay, paper towels underneath of it. And also paper towels for my fingers. And for the toothbrush. Okay, so three paper towels, 4 paper towels. Okay, so 2 here. And 1 and 1. Okay, so we have all that. We're going to speckle with white paint. So that just means we're going to put a sprinkling of white on there. Okay, so I need some water. I need 1 more dish. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? We're making a snowman, a Valentines Snowman Snow Globe. Snow Globe. Okay. Ooh, I need a little bit of water. Hello. Is there not any water in there? Maybe a little bit at the... Oh, there we go. I knew it was low. Okay. Got just enough. Okay. Toothbrush in the water. Toothbrush on the paper towel. Toothbrush in the paint. Toothbrush on the paper towel. And toothbrush in the water. Tap, 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 tap to make it small. Okay. You want small little sprinkles. I'm going to try it on the base part first. Pull your finger backwards on those bristles and point the toothbrush downward, okay? And then just move it around and you're going to give it a little sprinkling of snow, however much you want. And then you're done, okay? If you need to do that more, I feel like I didn't have enough paint on there. Okay, so I think I feel like I need a little bit more on some of these hearts up here. So just reload your brush. I think we're probably good now. Okay, so then dry that. Use that other paper towel for your finger because it's a little messy. This one goes away, but I always sop up that water with that because I'll spill that. This is just water, and this goes over here. Let's dry this. And then we can assemble it and put the lights on. I know, I think it's so cute with him looking up. That's adorable. So dry all of that. It dries really fast because it is watered down paint. So it's going to dry really fast, but you do want it all the way dry. Okay. All right, take that off. Reuse those paper towels. They're still good. That one's still good too. Okay. We're going to put this, I like to put this on the back, okay, of this so that I know where to put my lights. Okay, so flip that over. This is going to get glued on here, and then we're going to start our lights. And we're going to pray I did it right because I did enlarge this just slightly. Okay. I made a little bit of a mess with this, but I think we're still going to be good. Let's get our glue on here. I have my hot glue gun plugged in, ready to go. Yeah, if I could get if my glue wasn't all clogged up, I would be fine. I need to just keep extra tips in here so I can swap them out. Sometimes you have to run them under hot water to get them all cleared out, or use a harder method. I use my stylus a lot of the times. Okay, so line it up. I like to do this part, okay? And then I have to make sure that I put my lights through here onto the back of that. So line that up, make sure it's down and gonna stay there. I have my glue gun. I'm gonna bring my glue gun up, But let's do this first because you have to put it through the back of this. If you don't put it through the back of it first, then you're going to be pulling that off of there. Okay, unravel your lights. And sometimes they get tangled. I like to make sure that they are like all open like that. Okay, that should be fine. Now, this part goes on the back. I like it to be on the good part. I run it through. Has to run all the way through because that's how it's going to be. It's going to be inside here. And I only put one layer of this. I didn't put 2 layers. It will be fine like that. Okay, so here's my outside part. I like to put it so that the screws are facing up so that my customers know they can change out those batteries. I'm going to take my Velcro and we're going to apply that right now. Okay, so we're going to put the Velcro on this side that doesn't have the screw holes. Okay, so 2 pieces of Velcro to hold it. And then put the other prickly sides on there so that you know the placement. Okay, so that's sticky. You're going to push that down onto here. Okay, so this is where it's going to turn on. Okay, so turn that switch on, make sure they're working. I would do that first. Okay, now we can start figuring out. We have to end at the top. So wherever we are with this, we have to end at the top. And we're going to start, let me get my glue gun because I need that. You need a glue gun. I have it set on low. Okay, so, and I have my multi-tool. Going to use my multi-tool. Okay, so this is what I like to do. I like to take the end of it and I'll bend it and I'll twist right there. Okay, so I make this little loop like that. Okay, so there's a little loop right there. Can you see it? Can you see the loop? I make a little loop because I can kind of handle it that way. Okay, I'm going to put that light across. You're not going to put the light bulbs inside. You're going to put them across the hole. I'm going to hold that down. I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue right there. So my thumb is far enough away. I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue right there. I'm going to take my little multi-tool. I'm going to press that down into that. Okay, just hold it for a second. And then I usually stick my finger in it. It's not hot anymore. And I just flatten it out. Okay, I'm going to add more glue. And then I just keep doing that. I'll twist. Okay, so I'm going to twist each one so that it's easy to work with it. Okay, so once in a while, it's a far distance in between and you won't be able to twist it. You'll just hold it. And then I just glue it. Okay, so just go one by one. This one only has 10 on it. Some of them that had 20 took a long time and were closer together. But if you have a better way, if it works, some people were using the tape. I worry that the tape's going to come loose and it's glued together and you're not getting that apart to fix it. So some people use the tape method. It's totally up to you. Hot glue is going to last on these wires forever. It's not coming off of there. Okay, and you can use the low temp. I think I'm going to be fine like this. I think if no matter where I end, I'm close to the top, so I think I'm going to be fine. Okay, there's my cute little. There's my little loop. Okay, I'm holding onto the light. Okay, I'm putting the glue right where the twist is. Does that make sense? Has anybody not done this yet? Anyone not done these yet? Because they're not hard. Don't be afraid. You're just taking the light and you're twisting it, making that little loop, and then holding the light right over the hole, and you're placing the glue where it twists, okay? And then press down with your stylus or your not stylus, with your multi-tool. You could use a rubber spatula from if you don't do Chalkator and you have none of these. You don't have to have, you could use a smaller squeegee and cut it in half. You could use a spatula from your kitchen to do this. You would not have to use a multi-tool. I find a multi-tool works great. I have one. in my paint room, on my paint table, ready to use for just for this, to use for any glue projects that I need it for, because it dissipates the heat. It takes the heat out of it. All of a sudden it's cool. I don't know why. I don't understand if the rubber has something to do with it, but boy does it work. All right. Gonna have to push this glue stick in next. So we're almost done, and there's another hair. Hello. No hairs. All right, we're almost done. So as we get closer, there's less of your line, the wiring. So it's getting a little tighter to that. So just be mindful of how that is. Sometimes it'll be overlapped a little bit for the last one. Don't stress, it's fine. You can put this up over here on top of it if you need to. So just keep going. Got a couple more. Now make sure you're not skipping one. I have been known to do that and have to go back and fix that. I have pulled my wire all the way off when I made a mistake. I don't remember what my mistake was, but I did have to pull all the wire off. Something was wrong with it. Okay, we're almost there. Twist. Okay. So I'm going to turn this. It's going to be easier for me to just turn the whole thing and get this wire. Excuse me, the glue is going to go down on top of several layers of wire, and that is absolutely fine because it doesn't matter what it looks like inside here. This is the inside. No one's going to see this but you while you're making it, and then you're going to glue it together. It's going to glue together like that. Okay, so this last one's a little tricky sometimes because it's tighter because you're close to the other one. So we're just going to put a little bit of glue right there. So I usually do have that kind of overlapped, and then we're gonna flip it over and we're gonna glue everything together. So this is how it works, guys. This just goes like this. Okay, everything fits together perfectly like that. So is that magic? It's magical. Okay, so that's gonna go right there, and then when we turn it over, there's our lights. Okay, so let me glue that on, and then we'll put the base on. All right, so this one does stand. So there is not one that hangs with this. I could make it larger if anybody wants this to go on a door, but then we would add like more lights. We would do the 20 count lights. I can always make changes, guys. So it's not always immediate. I do the best I can. Tara doesn't like to make changes on things. She has a hard time with her hands. So she has to be mindful of how much design work she does. Me, I'm continually designing, and I just take breaks. I do stretches. Okay, getting my glue on there, getting it all in place. Okay, and then I'm just going to press that together, and we'll hold it for a minute. There might be some glue that oozes out. Okay, so look at that and just know that there might be some glue that oozes out of the sides. I'm going to press it down. It actually is not a perfect fit. I'm not sure why. Interesting. I haven't had that happen. I'll have to take a look at that and see what went on there. So usually it's a perfect fit. Okay, so got that in place, and now we're going to glue it. I think we're going to be good if I just squeeze it. I'm just going to squeeze it. I'm going to turn it over, make sure everything looks good, and then we're going to put it into our base. So see how this has a little bit extra in the front, the extra area in the front? We're going to put, that's going to be to the front. Okay, so we're going to put some glue right on here, and then we are going to stick it in to the hole, and then I'm going to put some glue on the back. Okay, it's going to be a little bit of a tight fit, which is good. That's a good thing. Okay, and then I'm going to put some glue on the back. Okay, so I like to have glue back there to help hold it so that it doesn't come out. It's not coming out of there. It's going to stay forever. So I just put a couple of rows of the hot glue, and then I'm going to make sure that I am straight up and down, not leaning. It keeps wanting to lean backwards, so I'm going to kind of hold it as it's drying, as it's cooling down. I'm going to kind of hold it so that it goes up. But anyways, there you go. Let me just go ahead and unplug my glue gun, and let me put you up to myself. Move some of my stuff, and we're done. We are done. Look at how cute that is. Isn't it so cute? This turned out so stinking cute. Yeah, I'm just holding it in place while it dries, while it cools. So, anyways, oops, I just pulled it right out of the thing. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just hold it there. Hold it there, Darlene. I love it. I think it's cute. Cute Valentine's Snowman. Okay, I think we're good now. All right, it just had to kind of dry. You can turn it to the side and make sure. Okay, so here's something to know. If you have ever done something like this and put the hot glue on, and then you're going, oh no, it's leaning, take your heat gun and just go over it to heat it up, and then you can kind of straighten it. Okay, so it's not the end of the world if it has already cooled down and it is not leaning the right direction, and it's leaning backwards or it's leaning forward and you need to adjust it. Just take your heat gun and you can heat that up just a little bit, and then kind of move it where you need it to and hold it in place until it cools down. So, all right, guys, I love it. I think it's super cute. It's so fun for Valentine's Day. This one's a keeper. This one's a keeper. I don't think I'm going to sell this one. I don't think I am. There's my lights on it. It's really cute. What do you think? I know. I think it's super cute. How fun. Can you see the lights when I turn it on? I can see the lights on there. Oh, yeah. You can see the lights. Off, on, off, on. All right, guys. I love you guys. Oh, thank you. Happy New Year's. Hope you have a fantastic night tonight. Be safe out there. Try to stay off the roads. Do not drive unless you absolutely have to, because people are stupid. Sorry, they are. New Year's Eve, they get a little bit of alcohol in them and they do not use their good judgment. And I want to be able to talk to all of you guys on Friday. So I will not be here tomorrow. Maybe I'll go live at some point and show you the Rose Ball floats. I'll make sure I take a lot of pictures so I can share those with you. But that's what I'm doing tomorrow with my sister. So hope you have a fantastic New Year's Eve, and I will see you on Friday. Any questions? Any questions? I know, isn't it cute? It's super cute. Happy New Year's, guys. I love you. See you on Friday.